Jagadev. I hope you had a wonderful New Year. So, for the New Year, for Christmas actually, we were talking about the urge for the love of God. Very often, we love God, no? Because He is a creator. We love Him, but yet we love the world also. Right? Yeah. That's the different, that's why I said urge, longing. We say superficially, to make ourselves be happy, we love God. But in reality, what do we love? Tell me. What is this love? If you have not yet known what is love itself, how can we say we love God? If you have not yet known yourself, you have not yet realized the love inside of you, how can we say we love God? It's easy to say yes, because scriptures talk about it. Because you come here, Swami said, yeah, love God. Isn't it? But what is this? Man is created in a way with three things, which is, firstly, the body, the mind, and the soul. Let's put it at that. The mind, body, and intellect. That's what made man human. If we look at this free combination of these three things, which is the intellect, the mind, and the body, they are three things which dwell towards the outside. The body, which is bound by the senses, man is slave of that. The mind, very difficult to control, because the mind always runs in the outside. And the intellect, what is the intellect? Not me too intellectual, but what is intellect? The intellect is the search for the truth. But it's not in the mind, but it is in the consciousness. But all these three combination together dwell only in the outside, because these things need an object. The object of the outside. So what is this object? What we say? For example, I see some sweet here. You all see a sweet, no? How one will know how to surrender? We talk about surrender, but yet the outside make a lot of pressure. Easy is, firstly, before the sense, before the mind, and before the intellect, enjoy the object, offer it to the divine. Like that, in the mind, there will be no question what one have to choose. Because if it is offered already to the divine, only what will benefit you will arise inside of you. Because the lower quality can't access something which is in the higher level. The same way, when we say we love God, until we discover the love inside of us, we have still to search. We have still to dig deep inside, not outside. Firstly, all start here. If you can't calm your mind, if you can't calm yourself, it's very difficult. The first step is to try to calm yourself. Then, what happened inside? A little, you will feel calm. You will feel a little joy, but that's not everything. Many people, they feel this and said, yes, I have reached there. And then 1 month later you said, how are you? I said, well, I felt this love only for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks it's gone. Or you come here, you feel it, then you go home 2 weeks after it's finished. But actually, this love never finished. It is there, but the mind cover it. So then, what happened? To keep this love burning inside of you, interact always with people, but not on their duty. When I say interact with people, what you will say, you will sit and gossip. You know, that's what interaction is nowadays, no? But no. Talk about spiritual things. Talk about what you feel. Talk about God. More you talk about God, more this love inside of you will grow more and more. You will not only 2 weeks, but it will always be with you. You will always feel it. That's what Christ said. If 2 or 3 is gathered in my name, I shall be among them. This 2 or 3 is this mutual love. Not in gossiping things, but in awakening the divine love within oneself. And when this love get awakened, the longing is like when you give a nice cake to somebody. You always will want again this cake. It's the same thing. Once you discover the love of God in you and around you, you will always long for more and more. And this longing cross over the body, mind, and intellect. Then the soul reveal itself. So very often when people talk about the soul, it's just mere word. Because the soul in itself is very shy. The same way God is very shy. That's why he shows himself time to time only. The same way your soul is shy. Until love don't reach a certain degree inside of you, the soul don't reveal itself. So that's why when you do your sadhana, be sincere. When you do your work, any kind of work, be sincere about it. Do it with love. You know this proverb that said, work is worship, no? Huh? You know about it? So that means that wherever you are, whatever you do, God is present with you. But if you do it in an awareness that you are serving the divine, He will reveal Himself. There is a saint who was a road cleaner, have received the Darshan of God, where Krishna appeared in front of him. Even Rama appeared. But this is how much love you put in what you do. Often, love vary. When you sit in meditation, you are full of love. When you sit for prayer, you are full of love. And then when you go out, where's that love? You left it inside the prayer room. Or you left it on in your meditation. But be aware of that. Even if you don't feel it, the divine is always with you. As you long for Him, He longs more for you. Then the question will arise, but why He don't do anything? Huh? Well, if you, for example, if you put man and ask man, when I mean man, human, what do you want? You have a beautiful valley here, with so many beautiful flowers, the most beautiful things. And there you put God. What do you think man will do? Huh? Tell me. Please don't be shy. You know your answer, huh? That's why you don't want to say. The temptation of the outside will be too great, because God way is a bit boring. But actually there's a lot of excitement. Because He always keep you busy. He never make your life, down, boring. He will always keep you busy. With one thing or the other. Whether it's up or down, He always keep you busy. So, I hope I'm not scaring you. But it's about time to analyze yourself. Analyzing yourself with truthfulness. Not towards anybody, but towards yourself. Look at you. Look at yourself in the mirror. And ask yourself, what do you want? One thing what man can do, man can be sincere towards himself. If I said man to be sincere with somebody else, they will not be sincere. Even if they think they are sincere, they appear to be sincere. No, they are not sincere. But towards themselves, they will be sincere. So, look at yourself and say, look at your life and ask yourself, is that life you want, or there should be some changes? There was once in Bombay a gentleman. He was very high class, His life was just enjoyment. Party, friends, just that, nothing else. Every weekend his life was like this. He worked during the week and looked forward for the weekend to have party. So one day, when he was 30 years old, on the day of his birthday, he had some drink. He went upstairs to his bathroom. And as he was looking to himself in the mirror, he looked deep in his eyes. At that moment, he looked at his life backward. He looked at his life and see how many times he was really sincerely happy. Then he realized there were not much time that he was sincerely happy. Very few time. Then he started looking at his life and said to himself, is this life I want to live? How long will I live this life? Because this happiness which I perceive to be happy, I'm not happy, really. I'm just pretend to be happy. I'm pretending to make myself happy. But in reality, I'm not happy. Like that, how many people pretend to be happy? A lot. From that moment, he changed his life completely. He opened a school, technical school, and he started to help street children. And he changed his life completely. He lived very simple, but very happy. You see, men don't need big things to be happy. Because happiness is there. You are incarnation of that happiness. It's not far away from you. But you have to have the right direction. And it's like you have a radio. If you don't put the right frequency, you will never hear the right music. So if you put the right frequency, you will hear the right music. The frequency, the button to turn is your heart. If you turn it toward the right way, you will have what you're looking for. And this new year just start. Hopefully, through God's grace, may it be good for you all. Especially about your search. Because you see, even it seems very far away, everything is here. So, Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev. Guruvayurpura Shri Hari Krishna Narayana Gopal